Hello YouTube, this is Maya and Jay, and today what I got here for you guys is the DOOGEE DG2014. I know that I already unboxed this device, but this is actually the white color from iBaby888. And also another reason I got this device is because I want to test the camera. I wasn't sure about the previous one, whether if it was defective or the camera is actually the way it was on the video test, which was actually a little bit blurry. I mean, it definitely had 13 megapixels, but I just want to make sure that the quality on iBaby's version is still the same. Alright, so it took about 5 days to arrive. I got it through DHL, and I believe I paid, if I'm correct, I think it was about $160 or $175, but that was with DHL. But again, I'm going to be providing the link below together with the price. iBaby ships things very nice and also very secured. So we have the package covered by tape and also some bubble wrap. So let's go ahead and open this. I can't wait already to see what we got inside. And I can already see that the box is going to be black, just like the previous one we got. Okay, so we're almost done. Alright, and here we have the box, and as you guys can see all the way around, it looks just like the previous box we got here. I think I just cut it with the scissors and I damaged the box a little bit, but not a big deal. Here in the front we have the DOOGEE logo. On the side we have pretty much nothing. On this side we have a barcode. We have two barcodes, and it has the CE logo. On this side is pretty much plain as well. And then here it says Turbo 5-inch DG2014, just like the previous box. Now the color in this one also specifies as if it was the black color. Now let's see and check inside the box if you have the white one. But before we get to that, here in the back we have some of the specs. It says that it has a 5-inch HD IPS OGS screen, which is 1280 by 720 pixels of resolution. It has the MTK6582 quad core at 1.3 gigahertz. It does have the Android 4.2.2. It is a dual core, dual standby device. Also supports WCDMA 2100 and 850. Now these are things that I already reviewed, and we know that they're actually correct. So I'm not questioning this. I'm just going to check on the camera and see the quality of it. So let's go ahead and open the box and see what we got inside. Okay, and then here we have the device itself. And yes, we did get the white color version, which pretty much looks also like the a little bit like the Samsung Galaxy S5 cover on the back. So we're gonna get back to this in just a second. Here inside we have the contents. Here we have what it seems to be the micro USB cable. Let me just check and make sure that that is correct, and yes, it is, as you guys can see. We also have here the wall adapter, and once again I got the European wall adapter, so no good for me. I mean, I have an adapter for this, but I have so many adapters around the house that I actually don't need it. And then here we see that it says DOOGEE, so it is definitely made by them. That's something I think I forgot to mention, that DOOGEE makes their own accessories, so that's great. And here we have the earphones. Now these earphones are actually good quality. They don't have a lot of bass on them, but that's kind of natural for the earphones. And then last but not least, here we have the manuals. Now the manuals are in English, just like the previous ones we got before. So that's it for the contents inside the box. And then here we have a sticker with manuals and whatnot. So let's go ahead and get this out of the table. And now going back to the device, we have the same 5-inch screen. The front of it looks very similar to the previous one we got from Ming. And then here, just to go around it, on the front we have the menu button, we have the home button and the back button. On the side we have the power button together with the two screws, and this is actually a metal frame. Then at the bottom here we have the microphone. Then on the right side we had the volume rockers up and down, and then we also had the same metal frame. And then on the top you had the 3.5mm headphone jack together with the charging port. Now just to show you here, the iNew V3 is almost the same, except that the headphone jacks are actually located on the opposite side, but they're actually very similar. As you can see, body wise they look almost the same, but the only thing is that the DOOGEE looks a little bit thinner, and I think it is, but it's not by much. Okay, now let's go ahead and check and see if it has the battery. I think it does, because I can already feel that it is kind of heavy. So here we have the battery, and I think it's going to be the same milliamps. Let me see, it's going to be 1750 milliamps. So let's go ahead and remove the sticker that came with the battery. And I think this is put on here, guys, for customs. I think there's some carriers out there that don't let the Chinese ship it with batteries, so I think that's why they do that. I guess it's a nice little trick. And then this device is also the dual SIM dual standby, so that's the same as the previous one. And then also supports TF cards, and the build quality feels just like the other one, so not many changes here. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Alright guys, so as you can see here, it has booted up and it comes with a very similar operating system as the previous one we got. So let's go ahead and open the camera. That's one of the things I'm going to test. And let's go ahead and now shoot a picture and see how good it is. So let's go ahead here and autofocus this. And then here we have the picture itself, and as you can see, the camera looks actually very nice. Well, that's it for this video, guys. Please let me know if you have any questions. Comment below, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.